But yeah, so
Uh,
now that we have our multiplayer game going, just a quick tour of the town. I've got a house that's in the process of being built next to my main house. I've only done like all the simple starting houses. I got, the food storage, the resource storage, the well. Even though there's water, like you can't assign people to just go to the river to get water out. So to refill the buckets, you have to have a well.
mhm.
Workshop, bunch of the herbalist huts. I need more of the woodsheds. I actually have two villagers that aren't assigned anything yet. And then I put more villager houses over here next to the fields. Um, that's one of the issue with the farming assigning the villagers is that they don't like one villager will do one thing at a field at a time, and it's pretty lame. So like this huge field over here, only three villagers can work it at a time. One to do
Yeah.
like the hoe work, one to do the fertilizing, and then one to do the seeding. So I've gotten these fields over here split into four. So it's four fields, and they're all the same dimensions, which is the same shape as this field over here. So once I harvest all of the wheat, I'm just going to destroy this field and just break it back down. Also,
Ah,
since the plum wine and the plum juice are so good, I've got an entire, I guess, orchard here of plum trees that I've been buying and planting. It's going to take like another season or two before they're good to go. I know I gave you the potion of stamina and the plum juice. So
yep.
right across here is where the goddamn bears are, and per usual, there's actually two bears this time. So if you want
Okay.
to equip the recurve bow and the arrows, we can go and kill them.
Where there's the recurve bow and arrows goes into there.
Oh, and I gave you an iron spear too, just in case the bear
Yep.
gets close. You can't use the spear with the shield, unfortunately. The only things that you can use with the shield is like the cudgel and the knife and the axe. But I've tried using the shield and it like switching to it, and then when you use it, oh shit, he's coming after us. Okay, let's try not to die.
Ah.
All right, got one of them down. Did you take any damage?
Nope.
Okay.
Because I'm invincible.
That would be fun if they did that for like your first season. I know there is an invincibility mode, but all right. Probably should have made some poison arrows just to sort of even out the damage here. I think I got him in the head. That is one other thing it shows you now is that they have a health bar.
Oh shit.
Come here, bear. Need to stick you. There we go. Okay, that was a little bit rough. Get those arrows back. Luckily, the bear gives a ton of fur and meat. That's one of the other things that they've done with the clothing is that like all the winter clothing, which is what I crafted that I'm wearing, you don't use the linen for. It's just fur and leather.
Well,
Um,
that's nice.
yeah. Um, the other reason I like this area is because there's this lake over here, which I'm not that dirty despite harvesting two full bears, so at least that's good. But yeah, there's like the full lake over here to bathe in. I mean, you can use the bucket, but I'm not like a really big fan of the bucket. Also, and this is over this way, is this hut, which I guess is like a hunter's hut, and it actually has three bronze spears at it, like
Oh
at the
yeah,
start.
yep. I've been here on my last save when I played.
Oh,
Uh,
okay.
I ran here and there were a bunch of bandits here.
Oh, there were. Okay. Yeah. I looked. I don't know if it's because my town is in proximity and that's why like no bandits spawned here, but yeah, there's no bandits. And then the cave is just down the road over there, and I've got the smithy in front of it.
I'll take a stone knife. Oh, there's also a damaged bow and
Yeah, all the bows you find at the start have like 8% durability left. Like they're not very good.
but yeah, I've traveled these lands pretty vigorously.
All the maps that I checked did not have the cave that I built the smithy at over here. Like I don't know what that's about. There was actually like a little cart pile here that had like stuff, but I guess after a few seasons that sort of thing disappears, so you have a limited amount of time to loot it. Like also just I guess north of my town there was like a uh, camp that had been destroyed and that had some stuff. But yeah, working my way towards bronze. I know that to get iron, you have to build the mine, and I am nowhere close being able to do that. Let me see here. Extraction, the mine. Yeah, 5,000 technology, and I'm at 920. So yeah,
Oh,
that shit ain't happening for a while. Um, oh, I forgot to build an excavation shed. That's one thing I wish they would have changed, is the excavation shed is how you get straw. And it's like,
yep.
really? Straw from an excavation shed. Like it's not even close to like what you would imagine you would be using the excavation shed for. But
No, because you
since I
think
found out,
excavation, that's like digging the, you know,
yeah, stone, clay,
yeah.
ores, but yeah, straw. Apparently, straw is a part of that. Um, but yeah, so the idea is that because the reason I've got the three herbalist huts is because like the potions are so good early on, and I just wanted to have a bunch of those. Plus, the more production I can get going, the better. So the idea is to get some of the grain going from the farm, and
Hmm.
then combine that to make some animal feed and get some like pigs and a horse finally to get around a bit easier.
Oh yeah.
And just anything else I can do just to power level the shit out of production so that I'm good to go. I even have yeah, all my farmers aren't working because I didn't set them up with the Sith. Let's see, how am I doing? Yeah, I've got like 800 cabbage. I even dropped a ton of cabbage just because I don't have any animals for the fertilizer purposes. And I believe that, yeah, it's got 528 rod and then 2300 rod, so that's about 280 so fertilizer, which is just enough to cover my fields. So I'm probably going to have to restart this save, go back to winter so that I don't skip it, to set these guys up with like a couple iron siths so they can hire or harvest all this for me. I might harvest it myself though, because I've got the perk where I've got a 100% chance of bonus harvest when I do the harvesting. So that might be something. And then as my diplomacy goes up, I'm going to try to increase the production of the workers. That does stack with extra players, so that is where like the multiplayer really comes into this. Where is that? Inspiring speech, that's right, 5% per rank. So that would be cool to have on like two people. But yeah, appreciate your help getting those bears killed. That definitely protects my villagers for the foreseeable future.
Yeah.
Absolutely, absolutely. And yeah, as you can see, I've got a lot going on that I need to get taken care of. So I am probably going to want to get started on that.